playoff is here. The long regular season's all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Krumstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Hurricanes offense will have the football first here. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's more. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the ground. It's more. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Inside the 30. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. After a clutch conversion on fourth down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the wideout goes in motion. Toss play to the outside. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there. Able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Canes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
And that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Bruins offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. They're guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Back, it's Dampier. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. And the tight end hauls it in on the corner route. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Ball handed off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Now it's 2nd down here. He decides to keep it here. The defense scoops it up.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitate. Whether to keep or to pitch, because he was hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game, opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Caught over the middle. It's Carr. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, I got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The Hurricanes line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
What a call here. 4th and goal, and they keep it on the ground for 6. That sends a big message to this defense. The offense felt they could win up front, and the run here confirms it for 6.
Advantages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. They'll return it from inside the 5. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. The pass ball is incomplete. They took a downfield shot in the final play of the opening quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back. It's Dampier looking to set up a screen pass here.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Has the 1st down and more. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And the running back takes the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
They'll run the option. pitch to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. To throw, it's Dampier. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Bears. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Here's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The shotgun, handoff inside. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's the second down play. Wants to throw it. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Pass interference. Defense.
The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's reeled in. It's Carr. They make the tackle, but nice game. Sets him up first down at the 14.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. A direct snap. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
The defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's running out of time here, and he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball. Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To throw, it's Dampier. That catch is hauled in. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Bruins hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this time it's complete. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. It's becoming a solid drive. They got a first down right at the 49. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Ball handed off. Zero running route. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to pass, it's Dampier. He cannot escape, it's a sack. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. One down. Sets up the next drive. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Bruins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. The defense rises up, gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now here's the toss play. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Grab down the middle. It's Pringle. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on 3rd down to even get into field goal range. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes! They cap the drive with 6 points. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a handoff. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
First down here for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Second down after that run in the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it here. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking it.
Ball's loose in the backfield. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. And here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Cade's looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Bruins keep the football on the move. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense inbounds so they keep that clock moving.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line, it's Thomas. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Grab down the middle. It's Flores. Touchdown, Bruins. There was no catching him that time. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Takes the toss and heads left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Bringing pressure. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Back to throw. It's Dampier. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to throw here. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab by the receiver. Breaking tackles and going. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, UCLA. They could not stop him. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? First play of the drive, they look to the right. Gets past the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense operating from the pistol. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Grinding away with a running game. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Hurricanes have first and 10 here.
22 water.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. Back in motion now. Caught in the backfield. It's Pringle. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Handoff to the back. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. It's crucial here, a chance to extend the lead here late in the game. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they fail to hook up on this one, but you got to really like the position that they're in right now. Building some momentum. They cut into this lead down to 1 score. Now they just have to keep finding ways to move the ball down the field. They have a shot to come back and win this game.
Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. He bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Pressure is coming. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at midfield. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play?
No gain on the play. Third down coming.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Trying to create here on the move. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
They need to convert. He'll drop back. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the play.